I got my setup down pat. I think you genuinely, I don't think any streamer needs more than 3 monitors. And when I see people have 4 monitors and they're like, I have my OBS in this one, I have this one, it's overkill, man. It's overkill and your GPU is crying. Your GPU is crying. Just get bigger monitors. And then if you're, stuck on, unfortunately, Windows 11, it has really good tools where if you drag to the top of your screen, you can auto size windows to quad layouts, tri layouts, 1 long half screen and then 2 smaller corner windows, things like that. And you can just make stuff smaller, man. Like Discord does not need to be wide and take up a whole 1080p monitor. Just have it be vertical and take up half or a third of a monitor. You know what I mean? And I think people just don't resize their windows. They just full screen everything. So they have their game in the middle. They have their chat on one side with like, maybe their Stream Elements dashboard open or like something like that on one. And then they have Discord on the other. And they're like, shit, where do I put OBS? I need another monitor. But you really don't. You really don't. Just resize stuff. Yeah, even 2 is fine. I like 3 because I like 3, but you just do 2 and do 2 large monitors and you'll be fine. Honestly. You also don't need OBS to be visible all the time. You set your shit up so that it functions and then you just minimize that shit, Half the time I can't even see it because I just have Discord covering it and other stuff covering it. I don't even look at OBS, man. I barely look at it while I'm streaming. I check sound to make sure it's set up right. And then I put Discord over it and cover half of it. So all I can see are the volume sliders. Everything else is like covered up, man. I don't know. I've detoxed down to 1 ultra wide and have a laptop as the second. A laptop! I would still have, well, I never liked ultra-wide monitors, personally. I always felt weird using them, but I don't think they're bad. I just feel weird using them. I just hate if they're curved. I think I just hate curved monitors, that's all. They feel uncanny to me. I have friends that really like them, but I can't do it. I know streamers that run 3 programs on 1 monitor. Yeah, look, if I try to move shit around right now, let me see. I can do OBS taking up 2/3 of my left monitor and then Discord taking up the last third. Okay, and in OBS I can dock my chat, I can see everything I need relating to stream, and then I could have a game on this middle monitor here and I wouldn't need anything else. VTube Studio can stay minimized. You do not need to leave it open. That's stupid. Everything else stays minimized. There's no active controls you need on any of these things. So 2 is fine, man. 2 is perfectly okay. I think people overdo it all the time. I don't know. I had a friend who, she was asking me for help and she was like, do I need a better GPU? Like, I'm having trouble with some of my stream stuff. And I was like, what's going on? She had 4 monitors. And she had 4 monitors. And her GPU was kind of like screaming because it was just a lot. She would be running VTube Studio and a game. And just like all these things, and she was doing 3D a lot of the time too, which is just, you're rendering a lot more stuff actively all the time. And she was like, I don't know what it is. And I was like, just unplug one of your monitors, please. Like, she was showing me how she had everything laid out. She had her 3D program open and like visible so she could drag herself around all the time. But most of her streams were stands in the middle, walks around, doesn't have to click anything. And then, oh, we're gaming now, moves myself to the corner with 1 button. And I was like, why do you have to leave it open? Minimize it. Don't be scared. Minimize it. You don't need the 4th monitor. She was like, but what if I want to move myself? I was like, then you click on it or you alt tab to it, move yourself, and then minimize it. What do you mean? I think a lot of people just get nervous not like seeing everything all the time. So they end up looking like they're like in a space program, right? And they're trying to like pilot a ship or like remotely just do all this shit. They look crazy. Looks like the Situation Room. You don't need that, man. You don't need that. I don't know why my computer's slow. Has 43 Chrome tabs open. Yeah, one of my friends, she a different friend, she had stuff docked in OBS, so like her chat was there. Activity feed, which is giving you your follows and your subs and your like anything happening on stream that you might want to see, right? All of that was in OBS. And she also had her browser open with all of her tabs, and all she had like her stream manager open on Twitch. And I was like, why don't you just not run your browser while you're doing this? And she was like, what? But it's my stream manager. And I was like, yeah, but everything from your stream manager exists in like OBS in these little windows. Like you got two of them showing at all times. What do you? She closed it and she checked her checked her usage. Her memory especially was like, it was getting eaten up like 60% by Google Chrome, you know? And I was like, just close it. Close it. She didn't even, it's not like she was doing React content and needed to open whatever. Nothing. And I was like, just get a second browser, a different one. Fuck Chrome anyway, but like get a different browser and have that open for if you ever want to listen to music through YouTube, or you want to have like just anything. And I was like, just make one your streamer browser. Anything related to streaming or that you need while live is there, and it'll have like 4 tabs open max. And then I'm not streaming and I'm just using the internet browser. It's just a different one, man. You know, like that's the way to do it. I have a lot of friends that do it where they have if you work from home, you can do one browser for personal and one for work, just to separate it. So when you're working, you just close the personal one. Anything that could be related to any of that is closed. It's not there for you to just click over to and get distracted and blah, 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 right? And then when you're done with work, you close the work one, and that way you don't lose shit, you know? Because people really get lost in like a sea of tabs. I need 128 gigs of RAM because I have dozens of reference tabs open. Sometimes instead of cleaning them out, I just open a new Chrome window. Yeah. You just make a bookmarks folder. Make a folder called check later. Enable the bookmarks bar so that folder's visible. And just bookmark shit into there. And every now and then I do that, and I do it at the end of the day before I go to bed and I'm going to turn my shit off. I open that folder and I look through. I open the stuff that's in there and I look through and I figure, how can I process this? How can I parse the shit that's in here? You know, and just separate stuff. Look at this thing, put this into another thing, get rid of this, send this to someone, whatever. And there you go. Control Shift B. Yeah, I just like hide mine half the time anyway. But I just do that. And I have that on my streamer browser as well. So that way it's just like, you know, just completely out of the way. If it's related to streaming, it's there. If it's not, other browser. You know? I don't know, man. I don't know if I use bookmarks enough. Yeah, just use bookmarks, man. In all of the... In the modern times, in these modern times that we're in, it works well. You can sort things into folders. You can have folders within folders. You can save all of your references in there and never have to save them to your computer as images or videos or anything. You could save a YouTube link if you're a content creator and you're like, oh, I like the way this person does their vlogs. I'm going to save it as a reference. You could save in a playlist on YouTube. You could also make a folder called references in your bookmarks and add one in there that's like vlog references and put it in there. Boom. Right? Like stuff like that. Like, you know, and then this extends out to any work thing ever, any hobby thing ever. You can just use bookmarks, man. They're so much better. So much better than leaving the tab open. And then in an evil program like Chrome where it just eats your memory. It's just got its gaping maw open, eating 75% of your memory, man. Not worth it. Not worth it. So just throw shit in a folder, man. Just do it. I can even save them externally. Yeah. You can. That's the thing is your bookmarks are saved locally. So you can take that and you can send that to someone. So if someone's like, oh, what references do you have for this, that, the other thing? You can just send them. Well, I guess it depends on how it saves it. I don't know if some browsers do it differently. I know a lot of browsers will save those folders as separate little, like, essentially like text files and things. And you can just take that and throw that at somebody. And go, okay, look through this. You know, you don't even have to, like, send them every link individually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Once you start burning, it's over, man. Like, you don't want to burn worse, but the damage is done. right? Each burn is really bad.